What is up, guys? RT Breeder here. I'm with your weekly mod review. Today we have the Lots of Mobs review, as you can see in the background. Basically what this mod does is it is a mod that allows us to spawn lots and lots of interesting animals. So we're just going to go through them one by one. It also gives us things like how to make DNA and things. We're not going to get too far into that today, as this is going to be a two-part video, mainly because this is just a massive mod. So here we have our first mod. It is a, it's not a bee, it is a deer that starts out with 10 health. It appears to be a buck because it does have the horns. If we kill it, it does drop venison, as you can see, and then you need to cook that. Next, we have our boar. It makes the same sounds as a pig, which you probably can't hear, but we're going to make it so that we can hear them. Let's see, can you hear them? I think you can. Regardless, a boar drops just raw beef, raw boar meat, as you can see, not beef, it's not a cow. Next, we have our flying mobs. We have a fly, as you can see there. We have a bee, as you can see, and then we have the bird. Bird I actually really do like. It's a pretty cool mod, and it just kind of goes up and flies away with the prehistoric creatures. If you are to kill a bird, though, we're not going to know what it drops. Here we have all the smaller mods. We have a bunny, we have a poison dart frog, we have a few baby cockroaches over here, a bee, a turtle, snake, lizard, bullfrog. That's not a bullfrog. Bullfrog's in here somewhere. We have a gecko, we have a squirrel, so keep your dogs away from this mod. All of them are just small little baby creatures. They don't really drop too much. However, if you do kill like an ant or a fly or something, it'll drop other things. Also, if you kill a reptile, you'll get raw reptile meat, and then occasionally you might be lucky to get honey if you kill a bee, raw frog legs, and yes, that's from other things. Also, here we have our good friend the squirrel. He escaped. The other one was a mice, and we get some squirrel skin, I believe. Nope, just leather. Alright, next moving on to some of the larger, more African mobs. You can see, you can see the little worms digging in there. We have our giraffe, which is just a huge mod. It's something like about 8 to 10 blocks tall. If we were to kill it, it does it drop things? I don't know if it drops things. I don't think it drops things. It's more of just a show mod. And we have our big square elephant who rarely moves. As you can see, the elephant, it starts out with a whole lot of health. And if you kill it, you get some ivory, which can actually be used to make weapons such as, where are they? An ivory sword, ivory pickaxe, ivory shuttle, things like that. Next we have our deer. It's basically the same thing as the deer that we saw down there, just slightly different texture pack. It starts out with 10 health, and once again, if you kill this one, you get raw venison. There it is. Also, we have the mammoth. The mammoth, I believe, has the most health out of anything. It has 100 health. So if we were to kill it, which I don't think we're going to get into that, perhaps. Let's see what it drops. And it drops some deer fur and some raw mammoth meat. That's very little meat for one big mammoth like that. Regardless, we have a lion. Lions are hostile mobs, and they will go attack things like giraffes and such. They start out with 30 health. If you kill them, you get some skin. I believe it's just deer fur. Then we have bears. I believe that bears are passive mobs. They won't attack. Never mind. Will they? Yep. They will only attack if progressed. If you kill them, they actually drop a bunch of stuff. They drop a little bit of fish, some fur, things like that. Also, we have the polar bear, because who can have a bear without a polar bear? It starts out with slightly more health, and it just drops meat as well. Moving on, we have Easter eggs and bunnies, and Easter bunny. That's an Easter bunny and Easter chick, and then gorillas. Just because we need some place to throw this man. We're not going to kill him, because we don't want to see what he drops. Because he's a monkey. So Easter eggs, as you can see, is what the Easter bunny drops. I believe that take me to the Easter bunny for an epic reward. We go into game mode 0. Show you what this does. So I believe we give this to the Easter bunny. We're going to try to give it to. Come on, Easter bunny, take your egg. Take your egg. I'm trying to take it to the Easter bunny. Oh, that's right. I got like a bar or something. It's some sort of food item, I think, or maybe you can build with it. I'm not sure. We're going to go back to game mode window so that way we can actually see what it does. So as you can see, it gives you a wide range of items, such as the bar that we just got, some different types of DNA, all the other things, that stuff that is dropped. And then we have the combat weapons. You can also make leather. It does add 2 other mobs. It adds Eskimos and cavemen. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to show that because that requires a certain biome. It also increases dino planks, amber ore, ice stone, ice cobblestone, fossil ore, ice mintum ore, Easter eggs as we just saw, dino world portal, ice iron ore, dino stairs, iron coal ore, DNA extractor, which we'll get into, and then dino logs. Now moving on back onto the creatures, we have our camel here. He has 2 humps. I do not believe he's rideable, but if we were to kill him, which we just did, we get nothing. Now we are going to move into some of the more aquatic things. We have our narwhals over here, which actually look pretty good for being a thing. This one, however, is a little bit excited to be here, I think. Well, not anymore. We also have crocodiles. I just decided to keep them in the water because that's where they belong. We have penguins, which are really cute, and then we have turtle. Oh no, that's a hermit crab. We have hermit crabs, which drop things if you were to kill them. They drop fish. We also have turtles in here and things like that somewhere. Because I'm a turtle fanatic, I'm going to show you what turtles look like. So we're going to search up for our turtle thing. Nope, I think I have it. Nope, that's a T-Rex. We don't want to spawn that quite yet. We are going to get into dinosaurs, though, as it is a pretty cool thing. So that's what the turtle looks like. It's nice and pretty cute. Now we're going to get into some of these other things that we didn't want to spawn. We are going to get into our Santa. We can spawn Santas. We can also get his thing. So there's Santa. He has some deer. He's gonna fly up. It says, damage indicator says he's a hostile mob. I don't believe he is. Santa's usually a pretty nice guy. I don't believe he has any role in the game other than just being there, though. And then we have our musk ox, which I kind of like. I kind of like how, like, you can kind of see the fur hanging down from him. I think that's a very cool effect, especially in a 36 or 48-bit game or whatever this is, such as Minecraft. Next, we are going to move into our dinosaurs. We have the Brontosaurus, as you can see there. It's one of the vegetarian. It's one of the herbivorous animals. It doesn't attack you. As you can see, it has 130 health, and it's not aggressive. Next, we have the T-Rex, which is gonna pretty much try and kill everything, if I'm not mistaken. It starts out with look at those teeth. It starts out with 160 health, and it is aggressive. And then we have the Petasaurus. It's one of the flying things. We saw those flying up there earlier. So it just kind of flies away and does fly things. And we have the Ichthyosaurus. I think that's how you say it, the Ichthyosaurus. That's kind of like a water. It's like an amphibious creature, so it can go on water or on land. We have the Raptor. Unfortunately, the name for that is broken into mob. I'll try and see if there's a fix for that for you guys. And then the muskox, which we saw. So next we're going to get into like the dino world and things like that, and then DNA extractors, as you guys will see shortly. Alright guys, we're back. Here we are going to demonstrate the dino portal and the dino time traveler. As you can see, it's the thing I have in my hand. I'm not going to get into how to craft a lot of the items that this wonderful mod uses, mainly because I don't want this to turn into a 2-hour-long video, because I don't have that much time. I don't think you guys have that much time to watch a 2-hour video unless you say this is a movie or something. And if you do, you might want to, I don't know, see if you can change something about that. Regardless, you can make a dino portal simply just by placing these blocks. If you place them together and up, you can go through it. I'm not very good at placing 2D blocks in Minecraft, however. Then you need the dinosaur time traveler. See, if we go into it, it really doesn't do anything. However, if we right-click it with our dino time traveler, it's going to bring us into the new dino dimension. The first time you go in here, it is going to be a little bit laggy. You're going to notice a significant drop in FPS, mainly because it is the first time that Minecraft has rendered this world. So you can expect some loss of frames in there. However, I'm not doing too bad. It's just a little bit of rendering things. If we were to hit F3, it does not say just normal jungle. It actually says Dino Jungle, which I think is a pretty nice touch. And yes, so I don't see any mobs yet. I feel like something from Jurassic Park. If you guys want to see Jurassic Park reenactment, or maybe even a Jurassic Park thing on the BreederMine server, don't hesitate to ask for that. And it looks like we have 2 dinosaurs over here, just eating or chilling out or whatever dinosaurs do. I'm not sure what dinosaurs do. So, we're now into the Dino Islands, which is where we will find raptors, as you can see right here. And then the large things, I think it's like the Pterosaur. No, it's not the T-Rex. It's not that. I forget the name of it. It should tell me. It's the Brontosaurus, which is not an aggressive mob, like I said. Also, we have the Pterosaurs. I actually spawned that, but you will see raptors and things like that in this biome. So that's a pretty neat thing. It just has some short, like, kind of bush trees. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy, guys. Like I said, this world isn't rendering all that well. Actually, I'm going to turn my rendering thing down. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm going to set down to normal. Alright. That should be a little bit better. You will still find pumpkins and things like that, maybe even a little bit of dino logis, which is so this whole thing, it kind of gives you, it's supposed to give you like 25 new mods or something. I think it gives you more than that, I'm not sure. Anyways, a link to download it will be in the description. You do need Forge to install this mod, but Forge really isn't that big of a hassle to install, luckily. Get the looming T-Rex. Now for the things I don't like about the mod. On like the actual information page on the website, there isn't a good source to tell you how to actually use this mob. Second is, you'll see right here, look at the length of the T-Rex's mouth. I am not a big fan of that. It should like stop somewhere about right here, I think, because it's not a crocodile, you know. And the eyes are very low. I don't believe there's a way to edit the skins. I'm going to look into that though, and maybe add this to our texture pack, the BreederMine texture pack, if this is something that you guys would like to see in the future. So that's a little bit of the dino world. We're going to go back, and it kind of spawns you back much like how Nether Portal does. It won't always... Ooh, I just broke something, and lots of letters showed up. I think those are letters. It might spawn you back in some random place. But if we right-click it with our dino portal thing, it's going to take us right on back. However, if we F3, you'll see that it spawned us pretty underground, I think. I honestly can't tell because I'm trapped. Nope, it spawned us just in the air. So it kind of spawns you in random places. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how to get back to where we need to go from here. When it spawns you, it will also encase you in mossy cobble. Alright guys, now I'm going to get into the DNA extraction thing. This allows you to create your own spawn eggs with some of the dinosaurs. So you do have a way to spawn them perhaps in the normal world. If you were to go to the dino world and you kill, let's say, a T-Rex, it will drop something, sorry, just use a Triceratops. It will drop DNA, and what you can do with this DNA is if you place the DNA extractor, you can right click and you can place in I'm going to say Triceratops, right? So you can place in the fossil of it, because you do need to find a fossil for it. And then you need to place in DNA solvent. So if you were to do this, you just place in our fossil, our solvent. You will make the DNA, which we have right here. So that's how you get the DNA. And then in order to actually be able to use the DNA for something, we're just going to place a spawn table, a crafting table. We're going to put an egg there, and then we're going to put the DNA there, and then it will give us a spawn egg that we can then use to spawn Triceratops. And I decided to show this mob as one of the last ones just because it's one of my favorite. As a sense, that's looks like they're like all butting heads or something. No, Optifine isn't going to work in this situation, is it? Because Optifine doesn't always work. Regardless, guys, thank you for checking out. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If we can get a few thumbs up for this. What are they doing? It's like they're congregating to talk about something important. Shh, hey guys, let's take down that zombie. Okay. I would be completely freaked out if I was a zombie right now. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Come in every Friday for a new mod review, and then sometime during the week, typically at Tuesday or Wednesday, for another minigame video. Sometimes it's an announcement video, things like that. Anyways, guys, I would like to thank you for tuning in to see this. As always, like, comment, don't subscribe unless you feel it is absolutely necessary, which it might be. And take it easy, guys. Thank you.